Hello, dear people.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
I'm Saulowski.
I'm Marta.
And we are here for one more react on videos like mysterious, paranormal. And this time we have...
UFO, aliens.
Do you like aliens?
If I like aliens, I'm intrigued by them. And I want to know. And I want to believe. I want to believe.
Ooh.
So today there will be again the attempt. We are watching video about aliens, UFO, and maybe today, eventually, I'm gonna believe. Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, along with my brother Brent, we're going over the best UFO videos for the month of November 2023, and this just came in on the last day, November 30th. We're looking at it right now. Strange lights flashing from within the crater on the surface of the lunar moon. What the heck are we looking at?
Dang, this is pretty good stuff, Blake. What a great way to start off the best of November. We got this in earlier today, and what are we looking at? Is there a city or some sort of outpost of alien technology, maybe even human? We don't know what it is, but we have a series of red lights. They seem to be flashing more on the right side of the dark side of this crater. Really interesting.
You know, I love it when amateur astronomers have their telescopes pilled on the moon itself to capture these anomalies. Some people might speculate, and I'm looking at this a little closer, could this be some kind of maybe a reflection off the lens, a lens flare, creating this optical illusion? I
think this can be just video editing also, right?
It might be video editing, and I think that it would be nice that if someone who is a specialist of moon, like the surface, because people already have some information about, right? About the moon and the structure, and I think that I don't know. I have nothing to say. I just see the red light, but for me, it's not obvious proof that there are aliens, flashing the lights on the moon. It might be the reflection. It might be some reaction, yes, on the planet, like some chemical reaction, biological reaction, like not biological, but there is no light there. But
yeah, I'm more thinking about CGI, there are some other videos of the moon with some spaceships, flying around the moon. But one thing that comes to my mind is that there are so many people nowadays with telescopes looking to the moon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
So let's continue.
Are we looking at something from within the crater? I see it actually moving from a little bit from right to left in an upper motion. Is this thing actually levitating over the crater, or is it stationary, or are we looking at a lens flare, Brent?
That's a big question. You could almost see the light illuminate the outer rims of the crater itself too. Again, you brought up this point. Could it be maybe a digital artifact within the lens reflecting off something inside there? But I've never seen anything like this. These kind of anomalies, these artifacts don't show up in these kind of telescope versions of the moon. Again, more footage coming up. Check this out.
Se está partiendo el pinche Ay, hijo de
What clouds?
¿Eh?
Oh my god!
It looks like a ribs, right?
Like ribs, but the shape is so perfect, like the structure. I've never seen anything like this.
No. La madre, ¿qué chingos es eso? Válgame la Virgen Santísima, pues ¿qué es eso, José? Mira. ¿Qué es eso? Se está partiendo el pinche Ay, hijo de su chica.
incredible weather phenomenon, a grid of clouds, almost seemingly showcasing possible weather manipulation. I'm not exactly sure. That's why we're sharing it. Again, this just came in November 30th, and that's why we're sharing it with you. I thought we should add it. Weather phenomenon, we're looking at all things.
Really looks like, the spine and the ribs, right?
It's really
Considered strange. Now, take a look at this one. Something washed up on the coast? Are we looking at some kind of mega creature, something unknown, a huge crab leg? If we're looking at this, and if this isn't some kind of Hollywood prop, I would have to estimate if this crab was a full scale, it would have to be about 12 feet at least in length here. Brent, your thoughts on this? Prank or the real deal?
Well, it looks like it's been in the ocean for quite some time. It's snowing. The environment's pretty harsh. Did somebody just put this out there to for some lone person to find it on the beach? Hard telling. Again, if this is indeed...
The problem is that we never see the after the video, right? Like what this person did, called some
special services, exactly. The only thing that came to my mind right now, I don't know, guys, if you remember, there were some stories on the TV even about those huge creatures on the shores, and it turns out that some of them were whales, and they were so the gases inside of them were making them even they were dead for some reason.
Deforming
yes, and they look like giants. Of course, the whales are anyway huge ones, but it's the people were thinking that those are ancient, creatures, but it turns out that they changed so much. They were also grabbing some material from the sea, so this structure from outside looks like something from the game, like creature from the game, like science
fiction.
Science fiction, yes, exactly. So this is that came to my mind. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering what this has to do with UFO, but
indeed real. It's something huge, and like you said, it'd be about 10 to 12 feet. Wow. More videos. Best of November. We're just getting started. Check this out.
This is clearly Superman.
It looks like some shitty edition, homemade edition, right? I think even I was able to make the better edition.
I'm pretty sure.
Capturing the phenomenon.
Like a sticker, on the, I don't know, but it looks...
It's a flying cat.
Yeah, this one's a pretty interesting
one.
It's
a flying cat, definitely.
For sure, guys.
A week ago, and now we're sharing it with you. It's a DoorDam video that captures a phenomenon. We don't quite know what it is, but we're going to be slowing this down, getting a couple frames of it. Even
you see, it's clearly a cat, and actually the cat is flying backwards. This is the face, and he's farting or something.
Farting with the light.
Giving it a fast forward just to see it's kind of fast that it takes. Yeah. Here's a still we're looking at right here.
But hey, wait. There is a phenomenon about it, because if he's farting like this, he should be pushed the other side with energy, and he's going the other way.
The propulsion is it's in the opposite. Yes.
This is a mystery.
Yeah. This is intriguing.
Yeah.
The super cat.
Plasma
the super farting cat.
Kind of massive darkness with a point of light in front of this. What is this?
As we look at it closer, I'm trying to make out exactly what this possibly could be. And I don't have an explanation for you. That's why we're sharing it with you.
We do.
If I'm going to speculate, this could be some kind of atmospheric disturbance, some weather phenomenon, but right now it is extraordinary what we're looking at. Could this be some kind of unknown biological being that's being captured? I'm not exactly sure, but again, as you stated, Brent, you see this beam of light heading in front of this cloud, this dark cloud. Dude, I'm wondering if this could be even paranormal. I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. You can see it kind of take a bank left to right, then do this kind of awkward trajectory to the right. Interesting flight path. Again, it's hard to tell. Could this be something on the lens? I don't think so. I think it's actually something off in the distance. It's a good capture. If this is a UFO, it's one of the weird ones because it doesn't really look like a craft. It, like you said, it almost looks
I only see the kitty.
Yeah.
You know, when I
Can't see
look at
anything
these
else now.
things,
No.
when you can't explain it, that's the mystery behind what we do here at
I can't explain it.
I can't explain it.
Third Phase Moon, bringing you the evidence as it comes in. And once again, is this something paranormal, ET in nature, or possibly some CGI going on? I'm deeming this legitimate video. I'm pretty much
Yeah, for sure.
saying that this is
Bad one.
the real thing.
Oh,
The
really
question
bad
is,
one.
I'm
what
sorry
are
if
we
you
looking
made
at?
this.
Now, we've got more videos.
Sorry, you have to
coming
work
Third
more
Phase Moon, so
on
we wanted to share them with you right away.
editing.
Give us a big thumbs up if you're enjoying this live premiere. Now watch this.
Can I see the bigger picture of it?
A massive acorn-shaped craft, metallic. It seems on its sheen. We're not exactly sure what this is, but I can tell you it's massive. This thing is at least 40 to maybe 60 feet in height, maybe about 40 feet in length here.
Yeah, notice like the lights as you see it, they twinkle in and out. Those top two right at the 12 o'clock position. Here's a kind of a contrast, making this thing pop a little bigger. This thing has nodules on the side and maybe even one at the bottom. This is a pretty good capture. Now we got a still right here. 3 lights right at the 12 o'clock position. Like you said, like this thing is massive. It kind of does have this metallic look to it.
It's
and
blurry.
these things are being seen all over the world. Here's another example of a similar flight path and similar structure. Again, another one.
Yeah, I'm digging these videos that we have the archive coming in from around the world over the years, and it's nice to compare some of these craft that have been spotted in different regions across the planet. But once again, are we looking at some kind of hot air balloon? I'm not seeing any gondola underneath this or any kind of roping. This is a big, large craft, and it again seems that it has this metallic sheen, and its stabilized flight formation gives me reason that this is something that has some weight to it. It's not lighter than air. This thing is actually seemingly defying the laws of physics at this point.
Yeah, look at this one, Blake. It kind of looks like a top. Could there be maybe a gyro and they're keeping this thing stable, some sort of a propulsion technology? Here's another one, side by side comparisons. They are a little different, but again,
They could be balloons, for example. I don't know.
the flight characteristics, the odd shape about them, this is good stuff. I like it.
Yes, it's far away,
Absolutely.
right?
Guys, are you ready for
You
more
can see the
UFO
zoom
videos?
is
We got 'em.
extreme.
Let's roll the next one right now.
Okay.
Buckle
Oh,
up.
doggy.
Una. Una. Un ovni. Una. Mira.
Something with the
How do you call doggies?
caramelos.
Or
Or
michus?
michus. This is a michus. Okay.
Mira, 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 mira cómo se para. Mira, mira,
Oh,
mira.
what?
¿Viste? ¿Viste? Ya,
Michus
pero mira,
go
cómo
away.
se, mira, puta, mira, qué locazo, weón. Qué locazo, weón. Es un ovni, weón. Pero es un ovni gigantesco, mira. Puta, qué loco,
Why
weón.
he's putting this black, you
¿Tú
know,
crees que vos haces
account?
motos?
It's what? This is a
What do you
zoom.
guys have?
This is a zoom
Yes,
part of
but
this.
they... Okay, so
Puta, qué locazo, weón.
I was looking at something different.
Yeah, in the beginning I was confused
Yes,
also. Yeah. It's the zoom.
Michus is not intrigued by the lights.
Yeah, this is very weird.
Por fin, Dios mío, se me cumplió el deseo. Y esos son de los buenos.
It's like hanging in one place, right? It's not even moving.
The lights are kind of
Yes,
moving, but
the
in the same
lights,
place.
but
Yeah.
yes, in the same place. This one disappeared, right?
Right, this sighting coming out of Mexico is really amazing, and I like it when you
There's a lot going on in Mexico, as I can
Yes,
see,
a lot of
right?
videos going there, right?
see animals, dogs react to the phenomenon. It gives you indication that there's something out there, something strange. You look at the dog, it's looking at its owner, tilting its head. It's like, are you okay? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is crazy stuff. But besides the dog and the human interaction with the phenomenon, we're getting a closer look. I'm doing the side-by-side comparison. I added a little bit of brightness contrast to the one to the right, got a little closer, and what we're looking at is some kind of craft just levitating there, stationary in the sky, displaying this weird luminosity, this blue light that's coming off of this. And again,
Yeah, I would say this one is
any indication that
mysterious.
this is a
I
drone,
have
or do we hear
no
any
explanation
indication
for it,
that
right?
it's a drone? This thing is dead
Especially
silent.
that it's spontaneously
Yeah, you
recorded,
can see
right?
it change colors there a little bit as these lights undulate. Yeah, maybe animals do have a sixth sense when it comes to the paranormal. You can see it take a look right there again. The animal seems fascinated by what's going on up there. Again, these lights just seem to twinkle. There doesn't seem to be any means of propulsion. They kind of fade in and out. Again, this does not look like a conventional
It's so
drone to me, and the
stable,
person
right?
on the
It's
ground
just in one
doesn't think
place.
so as well. That's why he
Doesn't
uploaded
have to
it.
play with the
Again,
camera,
the
even just.
animal there, the dog, he's a really good dog too, because he's seen something and he's aware.
He's a good doggy.
that
All
something's
the
out
doggies
there.
are good, man.
Maybe
Yes.
even looking at them.
Yeah, not exactly
Yes.
Yes.
sure what we're looking at, but again, it is very strange, and obviously animals pick up on this. They have this kind of sixth sense, in my opinion, knowing that the paranormal
Richard,
or
do
the
you have
abnormal
sixth sense?
or the phenomenon is in close proximity. So what are we looking at? UFOs traversing behind buildings, and somebody who captured an ET in his backyard in Peru. Watch this. We're looking at a photograph, and there are a couple that have come into third phase of moon. The information regards to this is still very sparse, so we're just sharing you the evidence, but we're going to speculate on what we're looking at here. Are we looking at something interdimensional? Look at this. We've got Apollo, Asteria, and my brother Brent, and we're going to break it down right now. Apollo, your first thoughts.
Well, since the location of this is in Peru, it really makes me wonder, I'm not sure if this is from a door light or if someone captured a photo of this, but it looks like someone landing with a jetpack. Like there's like smoke or something behind him. He seems to be kind of like lit up. I don't know. My mind immediately goes to the jetpack phenomena that's happening in Peru right now. A lot of people are saying that there's been sightings of them.
For me, the body's like a human body.
Yeah, but there are some stories that some aliens have the same shape
But
of.
the light is going from one side.
I mean, it's. I have mixed feelings because it could be easily created, right?
I have mixed feelings because, as you said before, there is no before and no after.
Yeah,
you see
that's the
picture,
thing. Like you
which
just
is
see
super
one
blurred,
picture,
right?
you don't have the
context,
context,
and
yeah.
because for example, why someone is like someone took a picture of an alien, and what happened then? He was standing there. They talk. He disappeared after the picture. Now there's no it's like a blurred picture which I could easily make in in any paint program if I wanted. So
Yeah.
this is what I'm lacking. I'm not saying this is not true, or I'm not want to dismiss
Sure.
those proofs, but the problem is that it's hard to believe if
You don't
they aren't
have,
helping with
yeah,
believing, right?
yeah. But in my opinion, like of course, it's easily reproducible. Like you can create this, but at the same time, it could be true. That's
Mulder.
yeah, Scully.
Happening quite a bit, so that's where my mind goes when I see this. Kind of interesting.
Right?
Yeah, what I like about this is that we have two photos. Again, we can speculate what we're seeing here. You can see this kind of like a triple exposure on the lens as this thing's moving. Some people might say it's like dematerializing. I'm not throwing it all out there that this is the case. It could just be maybe somebody highlighted with some silver costume, creating this figure, capturing the attention. Maybe
I mean, it can be
backpacking the phenomenon of what's
can be
happening
anything, right?
with the jetpack man over there in Peru.
But the jetpack, to me, it's too much. Like, I can't see this. Like, I think it was just her imagination. I don't know. But anyway, well,
it was interesting. I would have to say it's not like it for me. It was all fake, or some of them were less convincing, but few of them really got me thinking what I was actually looking at.
true. And we'll continue doing this,
Yes,
right?
we will.
But for now, thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment, share. And don't forget to what?
To subscribe. To stay with us and watch our videos.
Exactly. See you next time.
See you next time. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.